Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. I'm still over here in denial about how we got to April already. I hope you guys are having a great start to your day, and we are halfway through the week. I would love to know how your week is going, where you're joining in from, and also, of course, since joy is the name of the game, what is bringing you joy today? Our topic today is going to be quiet backseat joy or back row joy. There's times when we feel like in order to be effective, in order to make a difference, in order to spread the most joy, we have to be front row, top of the class, the most glitteriest, if that's a word, sparkliest, loudest person out there, and that's just not the case. And in order to get to that conversation we're going to have today, I have a good news story to share to you that is very personal and close to my heart. And then also at the end of the show, of course, we'll be talking about national days today and as well as birthdays. So if you have a birthday today, if you've celebrated a birthday recently or someone you love, please let me know in the comments as well so that we can celebrate you with our little birthday jam that we have at the end of the show. I have to tell you, there's going to be a TikTok coming on my TikTok later today because I have this whole moment. I pride myself, okay, on having the best dance grooves at the beginning of my show, okay, because and it's partly selfish because of the fact that I sometimes listen. Here's the thing. I've got to come on and be on in these shows for you guys. I've got to be the number one interviewer. I've got to have my vibes up, ready to go. And sometimes my day isn't necessarily going like that. Yesterday, believe it or not, was one of those days for me. I really, from the moment I woke up, I was feeling off. We'll just say off, okay? Where nothing's really happened, but like, the vibe isn't completely there. And so, or the vibe that I expect myself to have. Let's be real about this. The vibe that I expect myself to have wasn't completely there. So it was a situation where it wasn't as easy as it typically is for me to come on and do the shows. And of course, it happens yesterday when I have not one, but two live shows that I have to do. So I had done Project Joy with you guys yesterday morning, and then yesterday evening had done My Way, the season 2 premiere of My Way, which if you did not watch, you need to go back and watch, because Brunella that was on My Way she's what I would refer to as a quality human being. Really just an example of amazingness in all areas of her life. And I just so appreciate what she's doing in the world and her energy. So definitely check that out. But My point is that I'm not always automatically in the vibe to do a live show. It comes with the territory, okay? And so I knew that when I was going to do countdowns for the show, that I wanted to have a dance club vibe going on, not just to get you guys in the vibe with me, but to get myself in the vibe. Okay. So there are people that come on the show that are new to me and new to what I stand for and new to the platform, right? They've never done a show with me before. And I think they come on and so I can see behind the scenes here, everybody in their space in their house, right? As we're waiting for the show to come on. And you have some guests that are like, this is them watching the intro. And then you have another kind of guest that's like they're like, I get it, but I also don't. And then there's me, who's literally backstage, like, mm, 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 okay, I'm having a whole 2 a.m. at the club dance party back here. So I was like, this needs to be a TikTok. So that TikTok will be coming later today for sure. I promise you it's coming. All right. Frank's here this morning. Good morning, Frank. It's good to see you today. Susan's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to see you here as always this morning. Let me know. Do you guys like do you ever make it here on time for the little dance party that I have going into my shows? If so, do you like it? If you have not seen that part of the intro yet, are you now inspired to come early to have a dance party with me? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts about that. So listen, I want to start today off with a good news story that's going to lead us into our topic today, which is that quiet back row joy. So let's get into our good news story. So our good news story today is really personal and close to my heart. There is a local library here who talked about a certain teenager who started visiting Teenscape a little under a year ago, but has quickly established herself as a voracious reader and dedicated volunteer. She works with both the teen volunteers and junior friends of the library, supporting them in any way that she can. In addition, she is creative and artistic. She showcases these talents during their community art challenges, most recently with a Love Your Library Heart. She is also a supportive friend during Club 306, doing her best to make everyone feel welcome. Now I have to show you because this is so close to my heart, boys and girls. As we talk about this fabulous person, that little person in the top left square is my daughter, Nina. And so I am so excited for her being awarded Teen of the Month for month of April. And I share this with you not just because I am a proud mama over here, but because it leads us into our story today, or our topic today. So I wanted to give her a moment, give her a little shout out, and tell her congratulations. And of course, mama loves you so very much, and I'm so proud of you. Let's get to our topic today, that quiet back row joy. So a lot of times, as I was sharing in the opener of the show, we feel like in order to be effective, and I want everybody to be honest, do you ever feel like in order to get your point across, you need to be a little bit louder? This sometimes subconscious feeling, thought, moment fuels a lot of different areas in our lives. And a lot of times we feel like we need to be head of the class, front of the line, biggest personality, loudest voice in order to be effective. And for those people who are maybe quieter, more introverted, more subtle, sometimes they can see people who are louder and doing more, and in their mind accomplishing more and being at the front of the class, they see that and they feel like I can never be that, so I'm never going to make that much of a difference. And I'm talking about this today because of the story with my daughter being named Teen of the Month. Now, we knew that she was going to receive this honor a couple weeks ago. And when she she texted me from one of the programs she goes to at the library, and she says, she's like, I can't believe it. I'm going to be Teen of the Month. I can't believe it. I can't believe, like, leaning in on this. I can't believe it. Right. So we ended up having this conversation about, she came to me and she says, Mom, I just don't understand. And I said, what don't you understand? And she said, well, like, I'm not there for every program, and I'm not, you know, I don't talk to everybody, and I'm the quietest one in the group, and I just don't understand how that could be making a difference. And it was a focus on I'm the only one that. It was a focus on I don't understand because I'm not like the other ones. And it was like the last ones that were chosen were this way, and this way. And the ones before that were this way, and this way. And I don't feel like I am like that. And I said to her, I said, first of all, you don't have to be the same as other people to still be effective. You don't have to be the one that goes to every program, talks to every person, is the loudest one in the room to make a difference in the world. Now, I have to give a little bit of a shout out as we're having this conversation to the teen librarian at the Groton Public Library, Miss Jessa, because it takes a special person to recognize the one sitting at the back of the class. Not that Nina's the one in the back row, but my point being here, it takes a special person to recognize when someone is a part of that low rumble, as I like to call it, that smoldering that's happening in the background. Because when the extroverted people, when the people at the front of the class don't have the answer, run out of steam, have used up all their energy, need to take a breather and come back to the front of the class again, it is those people that are that low rumbling of joy. The introverts, the people, the quiet kids in the class, the ones in the back row or the back seat, that they're doing all those little things. And sometimes they go unnoticed. Sometimes, like I said, it takes a special person to really recognize that low rumble of joy that's happening. But they take up such an incredible space, such an important space in our world, because without them, when those other folks get burnt out from that high energy and they got to step back and then they come back in, which it's necessary. It happens. You can't be 100% 24/7. You have to sleep sometime. Okay. But it's that low rumble that is so important. And so if you're feeling like today that your voice is not big enough, your voice is not loud enough, that your little corner of the world doesn't make enough of a difference, I want to give you the encouragement to say that it does, and you will be recognized and rewarded for that by the right people. And I really feel like Nina, my daughter, being chosen for this award for the teen of the month for the library really speaks to everyone who felt like Nina does. That she's not like the others. She does things her own way. She does things differently. She's that introverted, quiet rumble. But that you're so necessary. You're making a difference. You are a necessity in this world. You're important. So I want you to know that you'll be recognized for that. You're being recognized today. I appreciate you. I see you. You don't have to be the screaming one to make the difference in the world. Okay. So congratulations to Nina. Congratulations to all of you who are that quiet, low rumble of back row joy. I see you. I appreciate you. You're necessary. And we'll be right back after this. We'll talk about the national days today and some birthdays. Let me know if you're celebrating. We'll be right back after this. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Today is Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. Starting your day with a triple shot of good vibes here this morning. I hope you enjoyed our little story as well as some inspiration for all of you quiet folks in the audience as well. I want to invite you to a couple things really quickly as the little commercial there mentions. We are a family. We are a community. It's not just about the shows that you see, but behind the scenes, there is a community where you can chat with other fans, meet past guests and hosts from the Breakthrough Show Network. Just head over to bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough, bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough, where you can join our community, have some fun conversation. The first Saturday of every month, our Soul Saturday morning coffee, that's usually for supporters, is open to everyone. You can come on and chat with us. It's a lot of fun, so I invite you to do that. Also, starting next week, we will be sending out our weekly programming guide. If you want to join our email family, head over to bit.ly/email breakthrough, bit.ly/email breakthrough, so that you don't miss any programming announcements. So email breakthrough, Discord breakthrough, both are at bit.ly. So make sure you check those out. So I want to acknowledge a couple things really quickly, because as we were talking about the music before, Susan said, I'm inspired. I'm here. I'm coming to the dance party now. And Frank says, yes, I'm breaking out my dance moves. So I'm telling you, people, there will be an epic TikTok later. It's happening and it will be, for those of you not on the TikTok train, it will be on my stories and all of that as well. So check that out on my personal and Breakthrough as well. Brittany is joining us this morning. Good morning, Brittany. It is good to see you today. So let's get into our National Day happenings. I know you are excited about this, and I hope you had a snack, because one of them you're going to have wanted a snack. So get it real quick. So we've got a couple important things happening today. So first of all, Passover begins today for all of you celebrating Passover, sending you peace and love during the next 8 days or so. Again, with any of these, you guys, you can always go to nationaldaycalendar.com and learn more about some of these things. If you don't know what Passover means or stand for, you can go and look that up and educate yourself. Take some control in your life. In addition, it is now I continue to be blown away by the synchronicity of things that have not been planned on the Breakthrough Show Network. I will record something months in advance, and then the day that it comes up, it's so relevant and so needed. Yesterday, I mentioned that the premiere of My Way was on last night with Brunella. Brunella is a military spouse, and she runs the military editor agency, giving a voice to those in the military or involved with the military to get their stories out there on paper into a book. She is incredible. And she was mentioning a story that had us all in our feels last night about an author that she worked with who lost her husband in war, and she wanted to write a memoir of sorts of their relationship so that she would never forget it. And she referred to something that even me, as being a military child, I had never heard this phrase before, but she referred to gold star spouses, and that is a spouse who lost their partner while they were at war, so or serving the country. And so this is called a gold star spouse. And ironically enough, promise you I did not orchestrate this. Today is Gold Star Spouses Day. So I want to send lots of love, lots of peace, lots of joy to all of those Gold Star spouses, all of those spouses whose partners made the ultimate sacrifice in dying for their country. And it's just, I just want to say thank you for your service at home, and wishing you peace today. Okay, I hope you had your snack, because there's two things today that I want to talk to you about. I'm going to start with the non-controversial one, because see, there's this other one is a little bit controversial being in New England here. So first of all, it is National Caramel Day. Who is a caramel fan? I also need to know, I guess this one is also controversial, because do you say caramel or caramel? I say caramel because it's spelled Caramel. See, now I'm going to get nasty, and this is not what joy is about. It's not spelled Carmel, because if it was it was spelled like that, you could say caramel, but it's caramel. Okay, we're having a moment here, but that's all right. Let me know. Do you say caramel or caramel? And also let me know if you like it. Will you be partaking in the caramel today? Or caramel, whatever, but caramel. Caramel. So let me know if you like caramel. Also, here's the more controversial in this part of the world, because I live in New England here in Connecticut. It is National Deep Dish Pizza Day. Now, I can appreciate a deep dish pizza. All right. I can appreciate it, but I don't love it, because that's not the way it's done. It's not the way it's done. All right. It's not the way it's done. Okay. Um, because here in New England, we do the brick oven, we do the thin crust, New York style pizza. That's the way it's done. I just want to say that. But for the sake of the National Day today, we'll honor the deep dish pizza, I suppose. Let me know which one do you like better? Do you like that? Because this is going to determine whether you're in the right place this morning. Do you like a deep dish pizza, or do you like the thin crust? What's your favorite? And don't come at me with the, oh, both are good. This is not up for this is not up for discussion. Which one do you like better? If it was your last day on earth and they said you can only have one kind of pizza, What kind of pizza would you have? But it's National Deep Dish Pizza Day. I like I said, I've had some good deep dish pizza. Good. That's what I'm doing. Brittany says, "Are you watching me? I just ate a caramel chocolate because you're celebrating. Every day is a great day to celebrate. With caramel. Okay. Uh, Susan says, "Yum." I say it wrong most of the time, so you say caramel. That's okay. We still love you. We still love you. Brittany, I am surprised at you. Brittany says, "I like both, but I think I like deep dish a little better." And that's okay. I think it has its place. It obviously it's today, the one day out of the year when it's acceptable. No, it's fine. I love any kind of pizza if I'm being frank. But not this frank if I'm being honest. I love any kind of pizza, but when you have that New England, New York style, mm, now I'm hungry. I've set myself up for failure here. So anyway, I hope you're going to celebrate today. Have some caramel and some deep, deep crust, deep dish pizza. Okay. Have a good time with it. It'll be great. Susan said she loves the brick oven, missing good pizza here in New Mexico. I was going to ask you, Susan, how the pizza is out there because that would scare me. It would scare me and I would need to come home. And that's why I'm now back in Connecticut from the land of Alabama. And now we got to talk about birthdays. So in the celebrity world, we've got a few birthdays happening. Pharrell Williams has a birthday today. If you like a little happy, put on the happy song and celebrate Pharrell's birthday. Happy birthday to him. The fabulous actress who passed in 1989, Betty Davis, had a birthday today. Author and activist, and he was the head of Tuskegee University. Speaking of Alabama, Booker T. Washington, who passed in 1915, had a birthday today, and actor Gregory Peck, who passed in 2003. You might remember him as Atticus from To Kill a Mockingbird. He had a birthday today as well. As far as the celebrities in my life, a good friend of mine, Erica Kohler, has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Erica. Erica, you and I need to make it a point you need to come home and let's do a little tour. Let's do a little nostalgic. This is where we were when we were doing what we shouldn't have been doing tour. We need to do that. So happy birthday to you, my friend. A celebrity on the Breakthrough Show Network. You can view her as well as two other amazing people on Sundays at 12 p.m. on Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. Rhonda Elliott has a birthday today. Happy birthday to the celebrity in our midst here on the Breakthrough Show Network, Rhonda Elliott. I hope you have an amazing day, my friend. So all of that said, all of those birthdays down, let's get our birthday song on. And my Alexa's talking now. My Alexa's getting unplugged. Goodbye. Here we go. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pharrell Williams, Betty Davis, Booker T. Washington, Gregory Peck, Erica Kohler, and Rhonda Elliott. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. See, I told you I get to dancing behind the screen, and that's it. That's what happens over here. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating. If you're celebrating a birthday tomorrow, please let us know so that we can sing and celebrate with you. Brittany's over there dancing. See, I knew Brittany was over there getting her groove on as well, celebrating your birthday with you too. We've got a couple more shows coming up this week, tomorrow and Friday, on Project Joy Live. In addition, tomorrow's a big day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Why? Because it is the series premiere of Declutter for Change live with the fabulous Heather Clark. She will be live with us every first and third Thursday of the month at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Heather doesn't just focus on the physical decluttering, she focuses on decluttering home, body, mind, spirit, all of the things, helping you to live your best life. So be sure you tune in with all your questions and comments about decluttering, organizing, any of those 4 areas. And it's going to be an extension of her podcast. We're super excited. And I believe she's kicking things off talking about spring cleaning. So for all of you out there that need a little boost in that area of your life, highly recommend you tune in to that show. In addition, we have another premiere happening on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The Breakthrough Show is presenting a new series called One Guest, One Story, One Question, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I am actually my own first guest and telling the one story of how the Breakthrough Show Network was created when I learned the importance of sharing your story with the world and how that can change things from the inside out. So highly recommend that you tune in for that. A little shameless self plug going on there. Sharon's here this morning. Good morning, Sharon. Good to see you. Sharon says, happy birthday, Pharrell Williams. Makes me happy. Just jumped on at the birthdays. We'll catch the replay. Love the topic today. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon, for being here. And I hope you enjoy the little topic, the little boost of love that we did at the beginning for all the introverts and the quiet, smoldering joy in the world. So it's going to be amazing. Yes, we are super excited about the 2 other premieres this week. It's going to be fun. So definitely tune in for that. I want to thank you guys all for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. And I want to remind you of one thing. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.